Using Adobe Illustrator requires a knowledge of menus and panels. The menus range from the standard menu that we see on the top of most applications, as well as the menus that you'll see along the sides of many of the actual panels themselves. And these guys here are known as panels. Also known in other applications as palettes. You'll notice that we have this little icon here at the upper right hand corner of many panels, and they offer you other menus and options available to you for the specific panel or tool that you're currently working with. Let's start off with the main menu bar here. Of course, on a Macintosh, you'll access your preferences from here, whereas on a Windows PC, you will access your preferences from the Edit menu. So in the Illustrator menu on the Macintosh, you are able to hide Illustrator, quit Illustrator, and also find out about Illustrator. Under the File menu, you're able to create a new document, close a document, and perform most of your saving tasks. You're also able to print from the File menu. Edit, of course, allows you to cut, paste, clear, paste objects in front and in back of each other, which we'll talk about in another lesson. You can also check your spelling here and work with the custom dictionary. Under the Object menu, you're able to determine whether you want to lock objects, group them, ungroup, hide, show, and many other options. Type is pretty obvious. We're able to work with our fonts, our recent fonts, and we're able to find fonts and change the cases of fonts. So we can go to uppercase, lowercase, and so on. The Select menu allows you to select objects in your document. You can select all, deselect, and inverse a selection, which means to let go of the currently selected object and instead select what's not selected. Filters allow you to access many special effects, as well as the Effects menu. So these two we'll talk about later as well. The View menu allows you to look at your document in several different ways, as well as to show and hide certain elements, such as rulers, bounding boxes, guides, and more. The Window menu is where you're going to go to create workspaces, which we'll talk about in another lesson, and also to hide and show the panels that you wish to see or don't wish to see. For example, if I want to see actions, I select it, and now here it is. I can always get rid of it by clicking on the X, and I can always get it again by going back to this menu. And last but not least, Help, because no matter how bright you are with applications, you're always going to need help eventually. So those are the menus associated with the Illustrator interface itself. And once again, we have menus known as pop-up menus or drop-down menus along the sides of many of the panels. You can hide and show the panels very easily by clicking on the icon, or if you like, you can go ahead and click and drag to show the entire category. And you can also click this arrow to expand the panels. So these are the panels and these are the menus in Adobe Illustrator CS3.